in some heavy rain here tonight. And we're underway from the bank. Travion Williams now to return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
And there's certainly still people talking about the game. The buzz is real. He posted unbelievable numbers last week. Even his passing numbers continue to rise league-wide. He reached heights rarely flown to in league history. It took volume, sure, to get him there, but also an eagle eye to see everything out there perfectly. He and the rest of us, we can only hope that he comes close to seeing that kind of production today.
They clearly haven't been giving his running ability the respect it deserves, considering what he's been able to do to them on the ground thus far.
If you want to destroy the morale of a defense, have a running quarterback like this. Because you can do so many things right, but this is the X factor you can't contain.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
A gain of 18 on the play.
11 mighty. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And then brought out by the reigning MVP, the second of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuffing the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 28-yard line.
Takes off right out of the read option. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And now the Bengals have it. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Point after, up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First down throw for Jackson. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Jackson now on 3rd. Forced out to his... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Takes this in at the 25. Juke the defender. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bengals. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the move, headed right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. This is caught inside the 15.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals push their lead to 21-zip already.
Ravens nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. Here's Jordan Stout coming on again to punt. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Collects this at the 35. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Bengals and Jamar Chase have...
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Offense working quickly. And how about this? A 100-yard game on the ground, but it's not the running back that's doing it. And he's showing you why you should never sleep on what he can do when he's outside that pocket. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building could...
He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! And now the Bengals have it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. He's on the move. He's running with it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. I'm just taking a guess here, Brock, that they were so concerned with his passing prowess that they forgot this dude can deal quite a bit of damage with his legs, too.
Yeah, this is where offenses in the NFL are blurring with the college game. They want guys running the show who can light it up through the air, but just as often torch you on the ground with no...
And they take this in for the score. The Bengals blowing them out now, 34-zip. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling onto this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a 1st down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Completed over the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Oh, wow, it's free again! And now the Bengals have it! Oh boy, Brock, some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits and they take advantage of it. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Offense in the hurry up now.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
Ravens nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. They motion Bateman over right. On 1st down, Jackson finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Alrighty. Shut up.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Shut up.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up third and 3.
Alrighty. Shut up.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down right along the 30. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right.
Shut up.
First down, here's Lamar. Bateman hauls it in. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up second and a yard.
Alrighty.
At the
Hey, shut up.
21-yard line.
Shut up.
From the 21, he's got Andrews. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.